Well, hello everybody. It is February 6th today, Friday, approximately 8:33 a.m. And all the videos that you're seeing was from yesterday. It was actually clear for, I don't know, I want to say days. I don't remember the exact amount of days. But it almost seemed like everything that was going on was a process. I kind of looked at it throughout the course of the day. I had the luck of having the day, without too much to do. So I basically, this is on the 4th, by the way. And so I basically, was watching the whole process. It started off with pretty clear skies in the morning. And as you see in these pictures, we have little lines that were left here and there. We had these big lines that went across that left this, that spread out to the point of where it's almost clear again. And then they started with this other spraying. There seemed like there's about 4 or 5 different things they were doing on that day. But by the time they were done, by the end of the day, it didn't look like too much had happened. But the following day after is when all hell, when all the it was the 5th, all hell broke loose, and we had a pretty damn hard rain. And we're going to go through the pictures here, but this doesn't look like normal skies to me at all. I don't see how they can say this is normal. It seemed obvious to me that there's got to be weather modification here for some reason. It's clear, it starts getting real super hot, and then they do their little sprayings, and it rains. And there was a prediction it was going to rain by Thursday. The humidity was about 33%. Now look at that contrail right there. There's a bunch, or chemtrail, whatever the hell it is, chemical contrail I like to call it. There's different ones yesterday, or on the Wednesday. They had ones that looked like the one you see right now that didn't have any lines or anything. They were just straight. And then you had other ones that had the squiggles on it, like the circular deals right there, like you're seeing now. And other ones that were flat. Then they had other ones that they left little tiny spots. To me, it seemed like a process. First, they lay out the application that spreads out. Then they lay out a few other items which add to this, add to that, mix here, mix there. And by the time they're done at the end of the day, they've done a full process, and we have rain. I think this video basically proves it. We had 3 or 4 days of clear again, and that's what the routine does. And on the days it's going to rain, not saying there's not multiple uses here, but on the days that it's going to rain, they go through this full process where there's all day, what you see in these videos is what you see through the course of the day, and then it rains by the next day. So I don't know, there's some people, then some people out there that's been attacking me and attacking my website and putting comments on, saying how people who believe in this are morons. You look at in the bottom left, you'll see that chemtrail. That's the other one, but the other one's just there's nothing to it. It just looks like a line. And I think you'll see one of those coming up again. Excuse me. Yeah, so in the next ones to come, they made a giant cross. And when they made the cross here, you'll see there are 2 different kind of trails, the ones that are moving right now. One of them is one of those flat ones that don't have these circular things that are these things that are dropping, and the other one's the one you see now. And it seemed once it made the cross, if you look in the center section right there, how all the clouds above it are kind of like flat and smooth. Once it makes the cross and it gets towards the, and a time span is given there, you'll start seeing ripples in it. You'll start seeing like it's being drawn in. I'm not a scientist, and I'm also not a moron. And if you observe what I observed through the course of the day, and you see what happens the next day, and you see it enough times, it starts to tell you, hey, something's going on here. This isn't just clouds rolling in from a weather pattern, being blown in with the wind, or a storm front or whatever that's coming through. This is clear skies for 3 or 4 days. This is doing a whole process of spraying, different types of sprayings, and end result is massive rain. That's cut and dry in my book. This is what I saw. That is my opinion. That is my observations. I'm not asking anybody else to believe me. Like I said, I've had a couple people that's come to me and said, "Oh, why do you guys believe in this? Why do you waste your time?" Well, you know what? I wonder why they're so interested in me wasting my time. My time. It's my video, my time, my channel, and they're basically. See here, look, we got two different kinds of trails here. One's smooth and one's rippled. They crossed each other. So at this point, they have crossed, and you'll see after a while in these pictures, if you look in the section in between the cross, especially on the right side, and everywhere else, you'll see you're starting to see blue sky. You're starting to see things get drawn in a little bit to those, I think. And there's a little bit of it starts doing more of a Ripley effect from left to right. You'll see it start to form now. If you can see up in the right and see what's happening to the clouds, they're starting to change. Not so much there, but watch these pictures where you see them crossing each other. You know, so it's still raining right now. It's Friday, San Fernando Valley, California. Panorama City to be exact, California, 8:39 a.m. On the 4th, they started spraying at 7 a.m. And I went out there. It was a blue sky. You're sitting in the picture in the beginning of this video, or slide video, whatever you want to call it. You'll see off in the distance, I saw some spraying in front of the sun, and then there were some weird clouds in the sky. But look at these. Look at what's happening in these pictures. It looks like on the right side, like not in those pictures, but the one where you see the cross. There's starting to be a reaction there. Look, there's ripples in just that one spot in between these two. Okay, and look at the blue that's starting to go towards this cross. It's like it's attracted to it. I could be wrong. I may be wrong. These are my opinions and my observations. And anybody that thinks that I'm wasting my time, don't watch my channel, don't listen to my videos, and go on with your life. But the way I'm looking at it is, you must be a part of the disinformation, going in and denouncing things that people are doing, because you guys know, and I'm talking to you, New World Order, I'm talking to the government, I'm talking to anybody that's doing anything that's going to harm the citizens of the United States. I see what's going on here. You are not going to fool me. You can get your people to come and try to denounce me and give disinformation and do whatever you want to do. I'm going to be here. I'm not going away. Okay? And if I have to die for this cause, then so be it. But I'm not going to stand here and let you spray things in the sky and deny it. Change the weather. You're not God. You can't go around doing everything that you want to do. If you created a problem, you need to involve the people to solve that problem. Not take it upon yourself to do something that could lower the lifespan of every citizen of the United States and the world, probably. You can't get away with that. You won't get away with that. You may get some of us, but you can't get all of us. I'm sick of your crap, and bottom line is, I'm not going to stand here anymore and have people denounce me. I've seen contrails and chemtrails on the same day. Okay, you tell me, anybody out there, I challenge anybody to give me a scientific explanation that's been studied and documented that shows that a contrail, normal contrail, can fly at the same altitude and cross a chemtrail that's sitting in the friggin' sky. You tell me how that's possible. If anybody, I challenge anybody to tell me the science behind that one. And if you can do that, and I'll rethink my position on this. But if you can't, I won't. You know, as you can tell, I'm a little passionate this morning. You know, it kind of irritated me. You know, I've got like 50 videos out there, and I'm trying to spread the word out. And you know what? It was a kind of a confirmation to me that somebody actually came back and was really, really fighting and putting comments on my channel saying how people are morons that believe in this, and that we should look up